What is
That's a
also
good point.
interesting in terms of what you were saying, Melissa, is that like what you were saying about like what do I need protection for?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Bruce Taylor. Bruce Taylor is a Reiki practitioner teacher, and he's on YouTube. Like look him up on YouTube. His I'll put it down below, but his channel is Roots of Life, and I've looked at a few of his videos. I love his work. And he had this one video about like Reiki protection, and his what he titles his, they kind of get you enticed. That they're not like they're kind of clickbaity, but they're also not. They're just kind of like they do get you to click on it. But he gives you the harsh reality of the practice. At least like we're talking Reiki specifically here. Harsh realities about like the misleading information that is out there, and people who are practicing in a certain way. And I won't go into the whole thing because like you can find that out for yourself. It's not really for me to speak on. But what I will say is his video on the protection was really interesting, because basically you know, when I boil it down, what he was saying is if you feel that you have to protect yourself, and he did say this, if you feel you have to protect yourself, then you're completely disregarding the second precept of Reiki, which is do not worry, because you're now worrying that energy or other people's energy is going to interfere with your own, when really the whole point of Reiki is for you to, your protection is essentially your inner peace. And so if you're not really if you're not really working on that, then nothing can really protect you. He was saying that like what you may experience from other people in terms of their energy is really just a reflection of something that you need to work on yourself. And so if you're trying to hold that outside of you, you're stopping a lesson from coming in. Those are my words. That's my paraphrasing of it. I'll link that video below, because I found that extremely interesting and a little bit pivotal in my own Reiki practice, because once I stopped doing the extra visualization, I found it just made it easier. And that is the point, is that the practice is supposed to be easy. It is not supposed to be like, I am trying to create this bubble to protect myself. Well, if Reiki's flowing through me, then I should already be protected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he mentions the concept of Reiki bubble, and I was like, yeah, it just tires me doing that, and I get like lost in how long have I been doing this, because I got to go to work. If I'm just like, let me have the light flow through me and just be with Reiki, then I'm learning how to build my inner peace. And if my inner peace is strong, it doesn't really matter
Mm-hmm.
what's coming. Because look at the monks. That's the whole point. I know I'm not here trying to be a fucking monk, but this is the essence of it, is that like, you know, I know they dedicate their lives to it, but there's something that we can learn from that. It's like, okay, well, if we're feeling triggered by someone, or if like people are angry and we're feeling that, okay, but then that is something that we can reflect on. That is something that we can work on within ourselves, of like, okay, well, what about that affected me so much, and what in me needs healing with Reiki, if you practice it, that can help you to let that be healed by your own body through whatever medium you're working with.